You've been growing vegetables for years. But what if I told you that 2026 is about to change everything you thought you knew about gardening? This is the year of explosive growth, when even a small backyard or a few containers can produce harvests so big, you'll be giving baskets away to friends and neighbors. These aren't just your ordinary veggies. These are the ones that thrive in changing U.S. weather, grow fast, and reward you with nonstop results. Hello, my gardening friends, and welcome back to Golden Years Lifestyle Hub, the place where we make gardening joyful, easy, and incredibly rewarding, especially for those of us who love to see results without breaking our backs. If you enjoy learning how to grow bigger, healthier, and tastier vegetables right at home, make sure to hit that like button, leave a comment below sharing what you're growing this season, and subscribe to join our wonderful community of garden lovers across America. Your support helps YouTube recommend this channel to other senior gardeners who want to make their gardens bloom beautifully in 2026 and beyond. Number 10. Lettuce. Let's start with one of the easiest and most satisfying vegetables you can grow, lettuce. It's the gardener's best friend for quick rewards. You can plant it early in the spring or late in the fall, and it grows fast even in cooler weather. Whether you have a big garden bed or just a few pots on your porch, lettuce will fill them with fresh, crisp greens before you know it. It's perfect for those who like to harvest often without bending too much or waiting too long. In 2026, with milder winters and slightly longer springs expected across much of the U.S., lettuce is set to flourish like never before. For those in warmer southern states, give it some morning sun and afternoon shade to prevent wilting. Northerners can enjoy multiple sowings before summer heat arrives. Keep the soil moist, not soggy, and you'll be cutting tender leaves every few days. It's fresh, healthy, and effortless, a perfect start to your explosive vegetable garden this year. Number 9. Zucchini. Zucchini is the garden's overachiever, the plant that never knows when to stop giving. Once it takes off, it seems to grow overnight, producing glossy green fruits that can feed you, your neighbors, and still have more to spare. It loves the warmth, sunshine, and rich soil, making it perfect for the longer, warmer growing season predicted across the U.S. in 2026. Even a single plant in a raised bed or large container can give you an unbelievable harvest if you keep it watered and mulched. For senior gardeners, zucchini is a blessing. It's low maintenance, easy to handle, and doesn't demand constant attention. Choose compact or bush varieties to save space and make harvesting easier. Add a bit of compost or organic fertilizer at planting time, and the results will be explosive, big, juicy zucchinis ready for grilling, roasting, or slicing into your favorite summer dishes. It's a simple crop that rewards you with abundance and pride every single time. Number 8. Green beans. Green beans are one of the most rewarding vegetables you can grow. They just keep on giving. Once they start producing, you'll find new beans ready to pick almost every day. They thrive in the warm months and are perfect for the kind of longer, sunny days many U.S. gardeners can expect in 2026. Whether you choose bush beans that stay compact or pole beans that climb up a trellis, they're easy to plant, simple to care for, and incredibly satisfying to harvest. For seniors, green beans are a top pick because they're gentle on the back and endlessly productive. Pole beans can grow vertically, making picking easier without constant bending. Bush types fit beautifully in containers or raised beds, perfect for patios and small spaces. Keep their soil well drained and water regularly, and you'll enjoy crisp, tender beans all summer long. They're healthy, hearty, and a symbol of just how generous nature can be when you give it a little care. Number 7. Radishes. Radishes are the sprinters of the vegetable world. Quick to grow, quick to harvest, and full of flavor. They're perfect for gardeners who love fast results and don't want to wait months for a reward. In as little as 3 to 4 weeks, you can pull up bright red, pink, or even purple bulbs bursting with crunch and spice. They thrive in cool soil, making them a wonderful early spring or late fall crop across most parts of the U.S., especially as 2026 brings milder transitions between seasons. For senior gardeners, radishes are pure joy. No heavy lifting, no long waiting, and very little maintenance. Plant a few seeds in loose, moist soil, and you'll see sprouts within days. They do well in small raised beds or wide planters. And because they grow so quickly, you can plant them in between slower-growing veggies like carrots or lettuce. A light watering and some sunshine are all they ask for. Harvest them young for the best texture, and enjoy that satisfying pop of freshness straight from your own garden. Number 6. Tomatoes. Tomatoes are the undisputed stars of the home garden. There's something magical about watching those tiny green fruits turn into plump, juicy reds, yellows, or even deep purples under the summer sun. In 2026, with longer warm spells and more predictable sunshine across much of the U.S., tomato plants will thrive more than ever. They love rich, well-drained soil, steady watering, and a bit of support to keep those heavy clusters off the ground. From cherry varieties that burst with sweetness to big beefsteaks perfect for slicing, tomatoes offer endless flavor and beauty. For seniors, tomatoes are both manageable and deeply rewarding. Choose compact or patio varieties if bending is tough, and let them grow in containers or raised beds near your porch for easy picking. A little pruning and a splash of compost every few weeks will keep them strong and healthy. Feed them with balanced fertilizer, give them sunlight, and they'll reward you with an explosion of color and taste all season long. There's nothing quite like that first bite of a tomato you grew yourself. Warm from the sun, sweet, and full of summer joy. Number 5. Kale. Kale is the quiet champion of the vegetable garden, strong, steady, and packed with nutrition. It doesn't demand perfect conditions, and in fact, it loves a bit of cool weather. That makes it perfect for early spring and fall planting, especially with the mild temperatures expected across much of the U.S. in 2026. Its curly, dark green leaves bring beauty and vitality to any garden bed, and once it starts growing, you can keep harvesting from the same plant for weeks on end. For seniors, kale is a wonderful, low-effort crop that keeps on giving. It's easy to pick, simple to maintain, and tolerant of different climates. You can grow it in garden beds or large pots, and it even bounces back after a light frost. In fact, the chill makes it taste sweeter. Choose varieties like Lacy-nato or Winterbor for tender, flavorful leaves. With a little water, sunshine, and rich soil, kale grows strong and vibrant. A perfect reminder that some of the healthiest things in life are also the easiest to grow. Number 4. Peppers. Peppers bring life, color, and excitement to every garden. Whether you prefer the gentle sweetness of bell peppers or the fiery kick of jalapenos, these vibrant plants thrive in warm, sunny conditions. And with the warmer months expected across much of the U.S. in 2026, it's the perfect year to grow them. Their glossy green leaves and brightly colored fruits add a tropical flair to your space, and they perform beautifully in containers, raised beds, or even decorative pots on the patio. For seniors, peppers are a joy to grow, low maintenance, easy to handle, and incredibly rewarding. Just a few plants can yield dozens of fruits all season long. Place them where they'll receive at least 6 hours of sunlight daily, and give the soil a little boost with compost or a pinch of Epsom salt to promote strong stems and rich flavor. With steady watering and warmth, peppers will reward you with explosive growth and a rainbow of harvest-ready colors that brighten both your garden and your kitchen. Number 3. Carrots. Carrots are one of those vegetables that quietly surprise you. Simple to plant, easy to care for, and so satisfying to pull from the soil. They love loose, well-drained earth, and in 2026, the milder spring temperatures across much of the U.S. will make them germinate faster and grow straighter than ever. You can grow them in the ground, raised beds, or even deep containers, which means no bending or digging on your knees. The reward is crisp, sweet, homegrown carrots that taste miles better than anything from the store. For senior gardeners, carrots are a gentle, no-fuss crop that fits perfectly into any routine. Choose short or round varieties like Thumbelina or Paris Market for shallow soils or pots, and keep the soil lightly moist, not packed or soggy. They'll grow strong and uniform with little effort. When that bright orange top peeks through the soil, you'll feel the same joy every gardener does. That small moment of triumph when patience pays off in the most delicious way. Number 2. Cucumbers. Cucumbers are the cheerful climbers of the garden, known for their refreshing crunch and unstoppable growth once they take off. With 2026 bringing longer sunny days and warm conditions across most U.S. regions, cucumbers will flourish with almost explosive speed. They love sunlight, consistent moisture, and a bit of room to stretch. You can grow them vertically on a trellis or fence to save space and keep the fruits clean and straight, making them ideal for patios and smaller gardens. For seniors, cucumbers are a great choice because they grow fast, require little effort, and are easy to harvest without stooping. Trellising keeps them at arm's reach and reduces the risk of pests and mildew. Just water regularly. Feed them lightly every few weeks, and they'll reward you with basket after basket of cool, juicy cucumbers perfect for salads, pickles, and snacks. Once they start producing, you'll find yourself wondering how one small vine can grow so much so quickly. Number 1. Spinach. Spinach is the quiet powerhouse of any vegetable garden. Fast, resilient, and packed with nutrition. It thrives in cool weather and tolerates a bit of warmth, making it one of the most reliable crops you can grow in 2026. Across much of the U.S., you can plant it early in spring, again in fall, and even indoors near a sunny window for a year-round supply of tender, leafy greens. Spinach doesn't take up much space, grows quickly, and rewards you with leaves that keep coming back after each harvest. For seniors, spinach is wonderfully simple. It grows beautifully in raised beds, shallow containers, or garden patches close to the house for easy picking. Just keep the soil moist and give it a bit of shade during the hotter months. You'll have a steady stream of fresh greens for soups, omelets, or salads, all grown right at home. Spinach is proof that sometimes the smallest plants can make the biggest difference, both in your garden and in your health. You see, gardening in 2026 doesn't have to be complicated. It's all about choosing the right plants that work with you, not against you. These 10 amazing veggies are proof that anyone, at any age, can grow a thriving garden full of flavor, color, and life. Whether you're tending a few containers on your porch or a full backyard garden, the joy of watching your own food grow never fades. Every seed you plant brings a little more beauty, a little more strength, and a lot more satisfaction into your days. If this video inspired you, give it a thumbs up and share it with a friend who loves gardening as much as you do. Don't forget to subscribe to Golden Years Lifestyle Hub and tap the notification bell so you never miss a new episode filled with easy, senior-friendly gardening tips and uplifting ideas for your golden years. Together, we're building a community where every garden tells a story, one of growth, joy, and simple abundance.